In this video, I talk about why there is insufficient evidence about professional development, why there is little or no consideration, or at least it is aligned with pupil needs, why it is inconsistent with quality, and why we also lag behind our international colleagues. In countries such as Mexico, Brazil, and in locations such as Shanghai, teachers have between 24 and 40 days per academic year for professional development. When compared to England, teachers only have 4 or 5 days per academic year. You can start to see why professional development is insufficient and lacks quality. As a school CPD leader for the last 10 years and now leading teacher training across the UK, the effective hallmarks of what professional development constitutes is based on flawed methodologies. I've been reading and unpicking various pieces of research, and this video summarises what I've discovered. So what constitutes, or what do we believe are the effective hallmarks of professional development? So I've got 7 for you here. The first one is we want CPD to be sustained. If we only have 5 inset days per academic year, there's little chance or opportunity for us to have regular and rhythmic CPD so that we can revisit content. If we still operate on 5 standalone inset days per academic year, there's very little opportunity for teachers to revisit content, work on new material, and meet together to talk about their practice. Second hallmark is collaborative. We often want to work together, but equally we want to work with colleagues who work in similar circumstances, whether that's in a multi-academy trust who work with similar students, or partner up with other schools where we can learn from one another. The third hallmark is that we want CPD sometimes to be directed or where we get choice. And in the research that I've discovered, both models work. How you deliver this in your own setting is quite critical. The fourth hallmark is you want teachers to buy in. And when I mention teachers, we also want support staff, and to try and tailor professional development for 30 people working in your institution, or if you're in a large secondary school in excess of 200 people, to try and meet their individual needs is a real challenge. The schools that do this really well have got buy-in from their staff. The fifth hallmark is for teachers specifically, subject-specific professional development. Again, it works for teachers, but there's lots of misconceptions which I'll clarify. The sixth effective hallmark is external expertise. Now, in my school leadership career, I often used many of the teachers within the school to lead professional development, but there was also many opportunities where external insights were needed to allow staff to understand what was going on beyond their school gates. The seventh hallmark, which I think is the most critical, is teachers are time poor and application is essential. Teachers simply want as many ideas as possible that they can plug into their classroom the very next day. Professional development that can allow teachers to apply knowledge is often viewed as the most beneficial. If I could just finish with signposting you to 2 pieces of research. The first one, published by the Teacher Development Trust, a paper called Developing Great Teachers, unpicks these 7 hallmarks which I've already shared. In August 2018, last year, Dr. Sam Sims and Harry Fletcher-Wood challenged these notions through analysing various meta-studies. They made one final recommendation. The final recommendation is instructional coaching or one-to-one conversations with observer and teacher to refine teacher practice. That's a great challenge for schools who lack funding and lack time to put this in place for every single teacher. There are schools doing this already, doing it really well, and have embedded coaching for every single teacher in their school. So for more advice on the hallmarks of effective professional development, head to the Opogo app to read more detailed information.